today we have some very, very great news. Honestly, today has been very exciting because we got a release from something that I didn't expect a release of. Okay. Um, it honestly felt like we just got an update from this particular platform, but we now have Nano Banana 2. Yes, you see it right here. Nano Banana 2 is Google's image model. Well, Nano Banana, and then it was Nano Banana Pro, and now we have Nano Banana 2. And so I actually explored a little bit of it, but not too much. So we're going to, get in here and explore exactly what's going down and, see how we can extract what we can extract out of it, how we can make our processes better. So let me see. All right, so Nano Banana 2, state of the art pro level image generation and editing, flash level speed. So Nano Banana has always been a fast model, but they're saying it's even faster. Okay, so it applies real world knowledge. Nano Banana 2 pulls from Gemini model's real world knowledge base. Okay. So it should be more world accurate. You won't see many things like, multiple limbs or a a house inside of a different building. Like you won't see stuff like that because it now has more world knowledge and also rendering of specific subjects, create motion. Oops, let's go back over. Let me go back over. So I'm not gonna highlight. Create infographics or turn notes into diagrams. Okay. So we got this right there. Cool. And honestly, when we get a new image model, I don't really expect anything too extravagant because it's like we already have images that are usable, like that can pass as human images and you wouldn't even know the difference. But they're saying generate precise text. Okay, they said that in the last one. Did they? Did they? Um and yeah, so they got a few examples for us down here. The layers of the earth depicted as a clean isometric cutaway illustration. A triptych infographic comparing three types of clouds. Okay, that's cool. Let me see. Did they? Okay, contrast comic style. They wanted that style. Create an image of a museum. Okay, in the style of a color chalk. Okay, cool. Create an image of in the style of bright colored synthetic cubism. Nano Banana did it like this. Nano Banana 2 did it like this. Okay, so these are comparisons. All right. So that the only difference is like this just has more fidelity to it. Like, you get another angle. The same with this one, you have more angles and more depth to the image. Same with this one. This one just looks flat. So Nano Banana was just making flat stuff, but I guess having more world knowledge is allowing it to, see more of those spaces and create those parts of the image that it, didn't have before, I guess. Flat lay, that's pretty cool, you know. Infographics, flows, infographics. Cool. Looks like some nice updates. And we are going to actually do our own test. So we have a few prompts ready for us, and I am going to put them inside of Gemini because we can either try inside of Gemini or try inside of Google AI Studio, and they also have a prompt guide. And this is one thing that I would recommend everybody do. If you have this prompt guide, what you should do is copy it, and what you should do is go to ChatGPT or Gemini. You should paste it in here and go to the beginning and say, using this web page, create a repeatable GPT master prompt that will create Nano Banana 2 prompts for me perfectly. And then put a semicolon, and then you can send it. And now you're going to get a master prompt right here. As we see, 5.2 is very fast. You take this over to GPTs, which I have a lot of GPTs that I've created of just like stuff, like just stuff. So then you put it in the instructions, and now you can say NB2 prompts, and then you can save it, and you can click create, and you can click to only me, because I don't want anybody else to use it unless you guys want access. If you want access, I'll definitely give y'all access. View GPT. Now you have a GPT. Give me a prompt for a war clash in mythological times. Random. Came from the mind, okay? So we're going to take this, and, you know, one thing that we can do is really 4 variations. What do you mean 4 variations? Is it actually going to give us 4 variations? Let's just go to Gemini right now and try this out. So create image now has this screen where you can select some pre-made styles and image types, and you can click on one of these. We're not going to click on any of these. If you're making a cinematic image, maybe you use that cinematic or whatever, but we're just going to paste this in here because we just created a GPT to perfectly make our Nano Banana prompts. So let's click go, and this actually gave us pretty much the same thing. Like pretty much the same exact image, honestly. Honestly, I really prefer Nano Banana Pro over Nano Banana 2, if I'm being honest. Like, Nano Banana Pro just came up with something crazy. Do you guys see this? This is insane. No. And then we got this over here. Like, this is, and we know this isn't full quality, but like, Nano Banana Pro just wrecked Nano Banana 2 on that one. I'm gonna say that firsthand. So let's go back to our GPT. Let's say, okay, give me a prompt for a business setting stock image. Let's just say a business setting stock image. Diverse team of 5 professionals. Okay, cool. 6 variations. They said 6 variations this time. Let's open a new chat. Let's go create image. Make sure we are on Pro. Okay. And we're going to press go. We're going to do the same thing inside of here. We're not going to open a new one. Nano Banana Pro. Bam. No, I'm going to be honest. On that last one, that was different. Like, that Nano Banana Pro just took out Nano Banana 2 on that one. And I want to say it's faster too. So we started Pro after 2, and Pro got done first. So check this out. We got this. Please note that while the scene captures the desired atmosphere and professional interaction well, the negative space on the right is relatively tight, which may limit the space available for adding copy. Now that's very smart from Gemini 3.1. That's very smart. Okay, so these are our 2 images. I like Nano Banana Pro. Because it looks like a stock image. It looks like a very generic image, and that's what I was going for. You got the chart on the phone or in the iPad. Like, they're both good images, but in terms of the composition, and this is one run each, in terms of the actual composition, I think Nano Banana Pro is just doing a better job. Like it's doing so much better. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Give me a prompt for a fisheye comical photo that will wow viewers and leave them questioning. Okay, let's just see what it comes up with. Fisheye comedic photo with surreal. Wait, what energy? Okay. I'm not sure. I didn't read the prompting guide. I gave it to my AI. I gave it to ChatGPT and let it do its thing. Edit prompts. Okay, so we have our new prompt. We're gonna give this in a new chat to Gemini 3 Pro. Create an image. Make sure we're on Pro. Go. Go into Google Studio. Press go. Bam. So right now, Nano Banana Pro has 2, while Nano Banana 2 has 0. Okay. And I think they're going to come out with a Nano Banana 2 Pro. So I think it's going to be better than this. But, you know, when we think of better images, sometimes it's not something that like looks better. Maybe it is like all of those things in the image are just, made correctly pertaining to the composition, like the colors, the balance, the symmetry, all those type of things are correct. So this was Nano Banana Pro. This is not correct, but this isn't correct either. So we have a dog that has its legs down, but also has its legs up holding the newspaper. You have this hand going in a way that is actually impossible. You have this guy, unless this guy is just absolutely, this guy is a giant if this guy is that size, but both of these images aren't okay. But if I had to choose one, Nano Banana 2 would definitely win because it has the fisheye look more. And we're gonna do one more. We're gonna say, give me a prompt for a futuristic looking editorial photo with a female. Okay, so we missed out futuristic, but it's okay. So nobody gets a point on this one, but I'll give a point to Nano Banana 2 because it did do better. It did do better. So we got this new one, high fashion. Okay. Anybody like high fashion? I don't really care for fashion if I'm being honest. Let's make sure we're on Pro. Let's make sure we're on create image. We're going to press go. Let's do this. Actually, let's open a new temporary chat. Let's discard this. Let's press go on a new chat. See if that makes any difference. But right now, Nano Banana Pro is in the lead. Okay. And I think it's going to stay in the lead. I like it to be the winner of this whole thing. And I did kind of have high hopes for, okay, it didn't even get it. Nano Banana 2, it didn't even get it. So let's say this. Let's just take off the 6 variations. Let's take off the Nano Banana 2. Let's take off, bam, let's update that. Let's send it again. But this is what Nano Banana Pro did, okay? Futuristic, editorial looking photo. I want to see if Nano Banana 2 is going to give us a better angle though. Is it going to give us like its editorial pose angle, stuff like this? Or is it going to give us the same thing? I seem to be encountering an error. So Nano Banana 2 is encountering an error while Nano Banana Pro is not. It's not. So let's try to get in the new chat. We have to have something to put this up against, okay? Man, one thing that I really plan on doing is giving back to people that don't have access to water, bro. Like on a daily basis, I have access to an ice cold bottle of water at any given time. And to think that there's somebody in the world that just literally doesn't have access to that, it's actually crazy. So one of the things that I really plan on doing is, getting water access to those environments and making sure that they can have continued access because it's crazy, man. Like people really don't have water out here. But Nano Banana Pro keeps on encountering an error while creating this. So Nano Banana 2. So what we're gonna do is switch to Nano Banana 2 on here, and we're gonna press go, and we're gonna use Nano Banana 2 for that. Okay. Images and text. Images only. I should have said images only, right? Okay. So we can see his thoughts. Like Nano Banana Pro has its thoughts. I'm now detailing the subject's appearance, focusing on a sleek, asymmetrical haircut. Okay, okay, okay. Confirming exact match of verb to confirm the. Okay, okay. So this is okay. This is what I wanted from Nano Banana 2. So we are gonna download both of these. Actually, we're gonna download both of these. I am loving this. I'm loving this. Okay, right now the score is 2-1 Nano Banana Pro. So we're gonna open both of these images, and bam. And realize when you generate in Google AI Studio, you do not have the watermark. Okay, okay. So this is cool. The thing that I like about Nano Banana 2 is that both of them are in motion, but it has the model in a dynamic pose looking at the camera from a better angle or a more cinematic angle than Nano Banana Pro. Now, Nano Banana Pro gave a great image as well. It's just that, I'm being nitpicky as a graphic designer, and it's just better. So Nano Banana 2 now has another point, and they're both tied. So we need a tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker. We need a prompt that is absolutely going to blow our minds away. Okay, give me a prompt. What's something that's crazy? Let's say, give me a prompt of an action movie of a cyborg climbing up a skyscraper like Dwayne Johnson and a fiery, I'm going to say a fiery skyscraper. Let's just say that. Let's just get the prompt from that, okay? We're not even going to give it anymore. So bam. Cinematic action movie, still 4 variations. It's not going to give us variations. But let's do Nano Banana 2 first. Then we're going to do Nano Banana Pro. Bam. Yeah, Nano Banana is not even in the running, if I'm being honest. It's just not even in the running. An internal error. That's interesting. That is interesting. So we're actually compare mode. Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana 2. Oh, see, I did not even know that. I did not know that we could do that. Okay, we're gonna run it again because now we have both models doing it. So we're gonna run it like this. Compare mode. Shout out compare mode. Shout out Google. I was actually supposed to go up there today, but I had too much work to do, man. I was supposed to be at Google Atlanta today, but okay. So Nano Banana 2 failed again. I've been getting a lot of failures with Nano Banana 2. So let's try inside of Gemini. This is a nice image. This is a nice image. This is Nano Banana Pro. This is a very nice image. Like, this is a phenomenal image. Oh my goodness. Imagine you're making a movie about a cyborg that has to rescue his maker's family from a skyscraper. Man, I would love to have this. What in the world? As the movie cover. And this is Nano Banana 2. Okay. So I like Nano Banana Pro better. I like Nano Banana Pro much better, actually. But like, yeah, I like Nano Banana Pro better. That's fire. That is absolutely fire. So that's the tiebreaker. Nano Banana Pro wins. Nano Banana 2 is officially not better than Nano Banana Pro as far as these few prompts goes in my eyes. So shout out the update, but test it out on you guys' own. Let me know how you feel about it. But you know, not much to see there. Not much to see there. Lower than the recommended bit rate. Hopefully I'm not lagging or anything. Cool. Okay. So that is it for the Nano Banana Pro shenanigans. We created a GPT, and this is what I'll do. So I will put this in the chat for you guys. I will share this. That's the prompt. I need to review GPT about. Let's change this. Go to edit. Let's go share anyone with the link. So I am going to now get the link and put that in the chat for you guys. Nano Banana Pro prompts. Okay. So that's the GPT, and also I will have it inside of the free resources. So, and sooner or later, I'm going to, organize these free resources better, but let me see. Nano Banana. Oh, Nano Banana 2 prompts, not Pro. I'm tripping. Nano Banana 2 prompts. Bam, there you go. Okay. All right, cool. Bam. All right, publish. All right, so it's inside the community as well, so you guys can get that. Tons of other stuff inside of the community if you would like to check that out.